All right. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Erik Ten Hag has finally gone ahead to speak out after his sacking in what we've called Erik Ten Hag breaks silence on his sacking. And guess what? There is a certain section at Manchester United that he has not gone ahead obviously thank as a manager, and that leaves lots of question marks onto whether Ruben Amorim is really going to be successful at the club of Manchester United. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name. You can as well call me already. And let's see close to 200 likes smash on this video, and don't forget to subscribe. See to it that everything really moves on as planned into the mix. Now, Erik Ten Hag was sacked on Monday this week, and on Tuesday we got a here we go that Manchester United had gone ahead obviously get everything done and dusted for Ruben Amorim, and Sporting Lisbon came up and obviously put out a letter or a statement that confirmed United had shown interest in Ruben Amorim, and they had agreed to obviously come up and obviously pay what we call 10 million euros to obviously do the needful. United took one more day to negotiate the fee of the entire staff of Ruben Amorim, and it was agreed to be 5 million euros. Then 1 million euro was also added onto the 10 of Ruben Amorim because of the breach of clause of a 30-day notice before he obviously leaves the side of Sporting Lisbon. Remember, the notice came in through on Monday, and guess what? Those are not 30 days into the mix. So smash the like button and let's obviously get into this. Erik Ten Hag has come out and obviously spoken about his departure from Manchester United. He said, "Dear fans, let me start by thanking you. Thank you for always being there for the club, whatever it was at the game, far away, all a tough match at Old Trafford. Your support has been unshakable. The atmosphere at Old Trafford has always been electrifying. Thank you guys. I felt it many times. Also in away games, it gave the team and me an incredible feeling to hear the United chants taking over the opponent stadiums, whether the game was in England, Europe, or during the summer tours. I always enjoyed meeting Manchester United fans throughout the world, walking the streets and being able to chat with the fans in England, Europe, Asia, Australia, the US. You inspired me and radiated a strong sense of unity. That's what makes United supporters so special." So at first, he went ahead obviously thanked the fans of Manchester United, and then he came up and obviously said, I want to thank you for giving me this feeling and for the support. I also want to thank the staff in every department of the club for their unwavering support in good times and bad. We won 2 trophies, achievements that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Of course, my dream was to bring more trophies to the cabinet. Unfortunately, the dream has come to an end. I wish all United fans nothing but success, trophies, and glory. Your support and warmth I received from everyone at the club helped me feel at home. Thank you for this chapter in my life. Now, that is a man known as Erik Ten Hag. And when you obviously look at everything that is really happening right now, you get the side of Erik Ten Hag has gone ahead to obviously see themselves really not even thanking So, Erik Ten Hag has thanked the staff, the fans, but you ask yourself, why hasn't he gone ahead obviously thank his players? That is the most important bit of it all. You understand? So, as it stands, it shows you that we have been really point on every time we've gone ahead obviously blame these players. And I've on several occasions told you that people have gone ahead to blame the coaches, but do you think that every coach that has been at Manchester United been bad? The players have always turned it down. And now, looks like, under Ineos, they wanted a coach, not a manager. They wanted the manager to obviously be out. No veto powers when it comes to obviously coaching and so on and so forth. And I think that's why they never gave him time, because they never felt comfortable with having a manager. But he has come out and thanked the fans of Manchester United. Obviously, they are really amazing. And I tell you, he's one of those managers that however much fans were like, he has to go, but they were like, maybe he deserves to obviously get some more time. You understand? And he knows to it that the fans kept him here in the summer. That's why he has come up and obviously hailed the fans a lot. He has hailed them a lot because he knows to it that they played a very important role in keeping him at the club of Manchester United. Without the fans, he wouldn't have been there, because they had already gone ahead and make a decision to obviously sack him as a board. So that is Erik ten Hag for you, and he has come out and obviously told the players that you did nothing to obviously save me. You understand? That is Erik ten Hag for you, because there is nothing like the word players in his statement, and this resonates on well with what we've gone ahead to see from players. A certain set of players at Manchester United never went ahead to obviously say bye-bye to the manager. That is it. Rashford, Casemiro, you know them. They never said bye-bye to the manager, meaning that they are like, if you go, you go. We have no business with you, and we are fed up of you in here. And now we are going to ask ourselves that the body language of some players is really still the same, even the manager is going to hate to leave. And what's really wrong? You get? Is it a point of exit, of separation between certain players and the club? I think it has come to our notice that these players, or some players, should obviously leave the side of Manchester United, I tell you. So that is Erik ten Hag for you. But one of the players that obviously came up and obviously had something to say about his departure has been Diego Dallo. And these were his words that he obviously went ahead obviously say on Erik ten Hag's departure. He said, yes, he's someone who loves football. That's what he loves the most. It's football. Sometimes it works and sometimes doesn't. We wish him the best and we thank him for what he did. That is Erik ten Hag for you. Then he also added and said, he helped me a lot. He helped me settle into this club and he gave me confidence. He won 2 trophies. We won 2 trophies together and we'll keep the good memories. That's what Dallo said. He also said, he's someone who loves football. He helped me settle into the club a lot. And that's what Dallo really had to say about Erik ten Hag. So Ten Hag has come out and spoken. I don't know what you really boil out of the statement that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to put out towards the fans of Manchester United and thanking them fully because they loved him, they backed him, not until they felt like it couldn't obviously stay in there for you. And I think he also understands it. But on the other hand, I've already told you that he sacked himself, because if you are not playing Ugarte, who was brought in, if you are not really trying to play Amadi Diallo as your right attacking midfielder, yet you're really having him as the best that you have, and you really sacrifice that position for playing Marcus Rashford, who is not really good on that side, then you are not giving yourself a chance. And I was like, Erik ten Hag, even if he has not gone to thank the players, sometimes he has to take that blame, because these players have been responsible for sacking very many managers. And I wish every manager that comes in through listens to this, to be ruthless to these players, that however reputable, however big their brands are, if they are not delivering on the field of play, don't trust them. Don't trust them anymore, because they'll throw you to the vultures. And that's what they've done to Erik ten Hag. And Erik ten Hag knows it, that they threw them to the vultures. But he's the one to blame, because he never at any one point went ahead to obviously come up and obviously not get them off the pitch. Yet he did it. I told you that there are 2 games that really did Erik ten Hag bad. The game of Crystal Palace, if he had collected 3 points from that game, you get, because it was a draw of 0-0. And which other game? Because at Old Trafford he played Liverpool, Fulham, Brentford, and Tottenham Hotspur. Away from home, he played Southampton, Crystal Palace, Brighton, Aston Villa, and West Ham. And I tell you, if he had won the game of Crystal Palace, he would have gone ahead to be having, I think, 13 points. And I think there would have been a chance for him not to be sacked. You get? chances were there, but he failed to make the right substitutions by sticking to the wrong players. And when you stick to the wrong players, you obviously find yourself fired. So your thoughts onto Erik ten Hag, on his sacking, are welcome in the comment section below. Rock and David remains my name. I'm out. Bye-bye.